And welcome to Winging It Buffalo Style. I'm Victoria Hahn.
And I'm Joe Arena.
And I'm Allie Hartwick.
All right, we're going to start out with a multi-million-dollar donation to the UB School of Medicine. It is a historic donation, and it's done by a mystery donor, donated $40 million. This was a physician who graduated from UB, lived a simple life practice in a small community, and apparently he was a great investor because he accumulated this, and then upon his death, bequeathed it to the UB School of Medicine. We just got it confirmed by UB's head of the Department of Medicine, Dr. Ann Curtis. She's in-house. She's going to be talking about a different issue. But wow, would you want it to be anonymous?
I kind of respect that, you know. I mean, George Steinbrenner always had a saying, if more than one person knows about a good deed, then it wasn't a good deed. So I like that.
How about that from George?
Yeah. And I think I would want that. I would want to remain anonymous with a donation like this because obviously if he's leaving $40 million, this is something he really, really cares about.
Absolutely. Biggest ever.
His name attached or not. We're assuming it's a him, yes?
Yes.
And also, one of our producers was just saying, Zach was just saying, this will definitely cut down on the cost of relocating to downtown if they're going to be doing stuff like that. It'll definitely help with that.
Comes at a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to have more on this probably throughout the day right here, actually on our sister station, Channel 4. We are now, though, going to talk about if someone you love has red hair. You need to hear this story. I personally love red hair, like auburn. No, not at all.
No.
But apparently redheads are getting kind of slighted. They are no longer being accepted as sperm donors.
That's right.
The largest sperm bank in the world is turning away redheads, and we have some popular, some very well-known redheads from Western New York, such as this American Idol star John Stevens and Hollywood writer and director Nick Bakay. You know him, originator of King of Queens fame and other Kevin James movies. Look at that, Mr. Campbell, famous saber, Brian Campbell, and Jim Schoenfeld.
Oh, wow.
And how could we forget Lucille Ball? But I hate to say this, she was not a real redhead.
And she couldn't donate.
She couldn't donate.
Either.
Actually, the biggest call, I get to say it later, the biggest call is for brunettes with brown hair, brown eyes.
Right, that's the most popular,
Yes.
But
interesting. You think you'd want to change it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Plus, I'm a brunette with brown eyes, and half of my family is redheads. Like,
really?
I have an uncle who's got red hair and freckles. I have a cousin with red hair and freckles. Wow. I have an aunt with red hair. You know, I've got that gene in me somewhere.
Yeah,
you just couldn't tell.
Come on out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's weird. What is it, only 12% of people in the world are redheaded or something like that?
I know, I love it.
Lauren was telling me that earlier today, but I could have gotten that totally wrong. But
a small percentage.
We're not hearing much from Lauren right now anyway. Is that true?
So
11.
right.
Okay, thank you. I was just checking. 11%.
I think it's perfect. I love red hair, green eyes.
All right, we've got a great story. For anybody pregnant, you know, you need to know when you should and shouldn't be getting on a plane. Well, one woman probably didn't know the rules. You know, I think it's 7 months. If you're pregnant up to 7 months, you can't get on a plane after 7 months. Well, she gave birth on a flight from the Philippines to San Francisco yesterday. She wasn't due until next week. But contractions started at 35,000 feet, and her new son was not going to wait. It's interesting because as soon as she started going into labor, the stewardesses or the flight attendants on the plane
paged for nurses.
3 nurses showed up, so it worked out. But
15 minutes. The baby was definitely coming. 15 minutes, she said, and then this is what she did. 15 minutes, and then
baby was there.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You just take it from there.
And I guess the child has been recorded as being born in San Francisco, even though he was born in the sky.
In the sky.
And I think
over the Pacific.
A lot cooler to have that on your birth certificate, place of birth, the sky.
The sky. Cloud 9.
Up in the air.
Just be great. All right, we have some not so great news for burger lovers in Buffalo. Five Guys in Amherst was supposed to open today, but we checked their Facebook this morning, and they said it won't be ready until Sunday, so you're going to have to put your burger eating on hold until then. These Five Guys burgers have won tons of awards in other cities, so people here are really excited to have one in our area. You'll just have to wait a couple more days.
Yeah, they're great. When I lived in D.C., I would go there all the time.
It's D.C. based, isn't it?
Right.
Okay.
I believe so. I think they started in Washington.
I'm not sure where. I know there are other areas.
It's good to see something other than a wing place opening up in Buffalo. We got enough of that, so why not switch it over to a burger every once in a while?
People are very loyal if they've tried it and they love the 5 burgers.
That's true.
Emily, our web producer, has a great Facebook email that somebody had sent in to us about their loyalty. You're not going to believe it.
It's interesting.
It sure is.
People are dedicated, so wait until Sunday.
Right.
It'll be all right, I suppose. Okay.